If you're here, you wish to know. Welcome to What's News This Week, a weekly series when I speak about different releases that I found interesting so I could keep up on you also. And the first thing we're going to talk about today is Magical Delicacy, which is a cozy Metroidvania about collecting ingredients and cooking, and that's pretty much all I know about it. It's like a modern fantasy world with all kind of different creatures living in there, and we cooking food and collecting resources and speaking with people that living in this world. Look, where you just collecting birds and flying around on a different birds with your friends. It's a cooperative game and you just flying around and speaking, just exploring, like it's a modern chat. Don't having a fun time with friends. Nobody wants to die. Cyberpunk game on a Unreal Engine 5 where you play as a detective that also have a time traveling bracelet for some reason. So yeah, you in cyberpunk sci-fi city and you solving murders and you have time traveling shenanigans, and the apartment has a dynamite is blowing up. Why? Anyway, it definitely looks great because of Unreal Engine 5. So question is it gonna be a fun game? Is it gonna be interesting stories there? We'll see. Boss of the Teal Lotus, where you, I suppose, as a little yokai spirit traveling the Japanese folklore and fighting with other yokai spirits. You on a quest to do something and save people or something? What? Well, either way, it seems like a Metroidvania with Japanese folklore, and you can be different colorful characters like this Naruto guy. Alright, so yeah, I don't know much about the game, but looks interesting. Norland, a medieval kingdom sim that generates complex stories inspired by real-world Crusader kings and Caesar. Never played even one of these games, but I do like settlers, so if you can like build a city and like people will be just walking around doing stuff, and depending on what you build it, producing something in workshops, selling goods, going in tavern, and the Landlander district and church, and like generating plague, I suppose. A lot of things can happen, it seems. Interesting. Can be a fun time, or a war. We'll see. Flintlock, the Siege of Dawn. This soul-likes where you have a gun and there's Mesopotamian gods that are trying to conquer the world where the main characters live in, and the main character unites with one of the Mesopotamian gods to fight with other Mesopotamian gods, and in soul-like manner with action-packed combat you deal with them in this semi-open world or not open world, so we just going around and fighting and shooting, and I mean, it looks interesting. It depends on how the story is good or not. We won't know until we play this game, but it's day one on Game Pass, so maybe, possibly we can try it out. Dungeons of Hinterberg. It's an adventure game, that's all I know. You play as a girl with a giant sword and also travel the world and solve puzzles there, and pretty much everything that we know about it. Also day one on Game Pass, and we can like try it, check it out to see if it's interesting or not. SCHiM, a game where you play as a shadow frog and you can travel only through shadows, and you need to traverse the world in shadows. That's all. That's all that it is. You a shadow frog and you travel in shadows. But what's the goal? I don't know. Meifumado. It looks like what if Sekiro was pixel art and 2D? Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So you play as either ninja or samurai, and you run around and fighting with people, doing parry attacks, and that's all. That's all that you do pretty much. Yeah. Not Onimusha, I mean Kunitsu-Gami, Path of the Goddess. The new Capcom game, cooperative, where you will fight with yokais, with power of ceremonial dance, will exorcise them. Like, it's have aesthetic of Onimusha, but it's not Onimusha. This also reminds me of what if Pixel Art Kingdom game was in 3D, because it's the same. You like strategize and build during the day and fight off demons during the night from portals, like exercise them so you and other settlers could meet a new day. So yeah, the concept is interesting and it does look beautiful, so we'll see if we check it out or it will be fun or not. Hitmonkey Season 2. I should watch Season 1 of Hitmonkey because the premise is interesting. It's a monkey that is a hitman. And well, isn't it interesting that a monkey running around with katana and two pistols and start shooting around at people like they need to save the world because it's a Marvel universe. I'm pretty much sure that Hitmonkey was in the same pub as Deadpool. Well, not in the movie, but in comics. So the monkey has a ghost guy who made a deal with the devil to return his body, and he wants to like make the things right, whatever he couldn't do when he was living. I don't know if there will be another Marvel characters in a Hitmonkey, but I'm curious. I'm actually curious to see. I need to watch both seasons of the Hitmonkey. Now that the second one is out. Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3. So that's the conclusion of the Tomorrowverse and the previous two parts of Justice League Crisis of Infinite Earths. I watched the previous part 1 and part 2. I need to find out how everything ended. I recognize some of the characters that were in different TV shows that I watched, like the Green Lantern ship girl. She's a ship and a girl at the same time, and it's usually changes from Green Lantern Corps, and so yeah, there's also like Batman Beyond. Why I don't see Psychopirate anywhere here in this trailer when he was a main part of the part 2. I need to see the conclusion of this, and I'm curious what DC gonna do in their next installment of Animation Universe that they think to make. Speaking of DC, Kite Man, hell yeah! Which is a spin-off of Harley Quinn's Kite Man, the guy who has a kite, and that's all. And he does not have superpowers, and appears he's and Golden Glider together, and Golden Glider, she's a sister of a Captain Cold. Was he okay with this? So did they? I need to catch up with the Harley Quinn TV show. I'm pretty much sure I didn't watch the last season or previous seasons. I'm not sure, but yeah, I need to catch up with Harley Quinn. And there's a Kite Man spin-off when he has his own pub girlfriend, and there's also a lot of attention to Bane for some reason. Why though? Anyway. What the hell is going on here? Dependent. If the jokes are funny, why not to watch it? We'll see. Thelma, a movie about grandma that was received a call from porn scammers. How I hate them. And she sent them money because she saw the real grandson asking for help. And then she decided, well, I'll return my money before the scammers will receive them. And I want to watch a movie where phone scammers will lose. Not only because phone scammers and deceiving people are despicable pieces of shit, also because this despicable pieces of shit are outdated and still using phones in this day and age when people don't use phones so much. I want grandma to win against phone scammers, and that's the reason why I'll be looking forward to watching this movie. And unfortunately, that's all I found interesting this week. So, if you want the channel to live and grow, please support me here on other social media. Do share my videos with anyone you think worth sharing. Do jump platforms from YouTube to Twitch to Throw to Blue Sky, Twitter, whatsoever. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos and streams. Bye.